In this video, I'll be teaching you about how to search for classes on TigerWeb. So we'll come here to TigerWeb, scroll down to the course search, and the first thing to do is make sure you're looking in the right semester or term. So we're going to be looking in 23-24 spring semester. Once you're in the right semester, all the rest of the filters are optional, but they can make your search much faster. So I'll go through kind of one by one. First is the department. Kind of self-explanatory, but one thing to notice is that there are some departments that have their own designation, like global cultures and Western cultures. Interdisciplinary studies has some cool classes in it you don't want to overlook. And the internship is where you'll go to get Hampton City credit alongside of an internship. So next we come to course number range. Generally 100 level is the first class you take within a department, though some departments like fine arts start in the 200s. Freshmen, if you don't know where to start, try narrowing your search from looking at about 100 to about 250. This will give you a good idea of the intro level courses within a department. Next we come to title. You probably won't know the title of a class, and so this isn't super useful except to find EL courses. So to find those Compass courses, you want to click Contains and then open parentheses EL. You want this open parentheses so that it doesn't just return every class that has an E and an L in its title. So I'll show you what those results will look like. We'll come down here to search, and you can see that everything it returns has either an EL on or an EL off component. This is a good time to remind you you don't want to use the back button on TigerWeb. It will throw up an error message every time. You want to come back to this breadcrumb menu and find yourself back to course search. Anytime you narrow your search and you want to look for something else, make sure you have eliminated any of the filters that you have been working with. Course code, division, meeting type, reference number, these aren't things I would really recommend you filter by. But coming down to time, if you're looking for a time within a specific window, note that you need to choose a 2-hour window. Say you're looking for a 9:30 Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. Definitely you'd need to start by 9 a.m., but if you filtered from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., you would miss the 20 minutes of 9:30 to 10:20, and it wouldn't return any results. So for any class you need a 2-hour window. You'd need to say 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. to filter for those. To filter for selected days, you need to click this button before you're allowed to click down here. So you click here and say, I want to see a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. Note that if you choose Monday, Wednesday, Friday, this will not show you Monday and Wednesday classes. In order to see those, you'd have to select just Monday and Wednesday. Then you wouldn't see Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So then we come to faculty. This one is also self-explanatory, but it can be really great if you want to take a favorite professor again, or if you've heard someone is really good. It can also be useful during the school year if you want to see when a professor might be busy with teaching a class. Campus, building, those aren't really things that you'd filter by, but section status I would definitely recommend selecting open. If you select open or full, you're going to see classes that are already full and you're going to get your heart set on something you can't have. Min and max hours is about credit hours. So if you're looking for a one credit course, then you might say I want 1-to-1 hours, and it'll only show you 1 credit courses. You're going to go ahead and search. You'll probably get results on multiple pages. To go to the next page, you come down here and can click through these to see the other pages of results. A couple of things to pay attention to. You can click on this red link here and it'll give you more information about the class. So you want to look at your course description at the day and time and see those sorts of details. But right here, if it's got course requisites, you want to click that. Some will say a co-requisite. A co-requisite is a class you need to take alongside of it. So here, Bio 151 is the lab that goes along with the class of Bio 150. You need to sign up for both. That's the part of co-requisite. There are also prerequisites. Let me find a good example here. Econ 103 has a prerequisite, a course you have to take before you can take this course. So you have to take Econ 101 before you can take Econ 103. Again, to get back to searching further, you don't want to hit that back button. You want to hit somewhere in this breadcrumb. If you want to further refine your search or search for something else, make sure that you take away any filter criteria that you've made as you've been looking. In the next video, we'll talk about how you go about actually registering for your classes.